Pro Boxer fans here in Manchester, just seeing Lawrence Okolie beat David Light. Obviously, David Light, a friend of yourself.
Yeah.
What did you make of his performance when the full 12 rounds? A lot of people here were talking about Lawrence possibly stopping him early.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. You told us you were doing interviews before and saying David's he's a tough guy, man. He's a tough guy, and he proved to be that.
Lawrence was put on a good performance today. You know, rangy and strong and landed some good shots. But I always knew that David was going to be game and ready, and like he could take a good punch and he can keep coming back. And he tried to stay busy as he could for the whole 12 rounds. And also, listen, there was times where they were trading and hugging and wrestling and all that, but that's boxing.
What did you make of the fight in general? There was a few boos in the crowd.
Listen, it was a skilled fight. Sometimes when you have a fight with more skill, you know, and a bit of clinching and all that, it is, you know, the fans want to see brawling and knockouts and the proper fight. But that was a very good fight. You know, for someone that knows boxing, it was a good fight.
Obviously, Lawrence has talked about unifying the division. From what you've seen of Lawrence so far, not just tonight, I mean, just in general, do you feel like he's the main man in this division? You've got obviously.
Well, I think he's shown that he is.
Okay.
You know, with the knockouts that he's had and just the size and reach and height, and he's able to use it to his advantage all the time. So I think he is the main man. But there is, you know, one guy from Australia off a belt who can put on a great fight as well, Jaya Pataya.
Yeah, they're talking about possibly making a mini tournament with Lawrence himself, with Jay, Richard Riakpo and Chris Billiam-Smith. Seems like that'd be something good for the
I think David Light could be involved in some of the other guys, you know, here as well.
It's happened with you, right? You came across these shows. Obviously, you were a world champion. It was a different situation with yourself, but you've stuck here. Like, people have seen what you bring to the table, entertaining fights.
Sometimes my fights are entertaining, sometimes they're not. But I'm always working on being more entertaining if I can, you know.
Let's talk about yourself. A lot of fans want to know when you're out. Your role is, you know.
I'll be ready to fight as soon as I can.
Give me a name. There's quite a few names out there.
I was looking at Dubois, looking at Dimson McKean, looking at Michael Hunter.
Okay.
Someone mentioned Dillian Whyte's name if he's not doing anything.
It's an interesting fight actually with Dillian.
Yeah.
It's an interesting fight. Dubois obviously looks like he might be going for Usyk. Obviously with Tyson and with Usyk not fighting.
Yeah.
I know you've done interviews where you say, listen, I don't know what's going on with that.
I do not know what's going on.
You don't speak to Tyson about it?
Oh, no, I do. I speak to him, but I was surprised reading it, you know, in the media when I was in Ireland. I was doing some training with Andy Lee. I had my wife and kids there. Next thing I'm reading, like, the fight's off. What happened, you know? So I actually don't know what happened.
Next weekend is the return of Anthony Joshua fighting Jermaine Franklin. Just give me your thoughts about that. You know, a lot of people, you know, we've seen what Usyk did to AJ. A lot of people saying, look, maybe AJ's past it. In your opinion, do you feel like AJ can become a world champion again?
Of course he can. Anyone can, like in the top. And even though he didn't, you know, win the fight against Usyk, but he's still got a lot to give. And this is going to show whether he still has it or not. You know, and my thoughts on the fight is that he's going to win, you know, and stop it by stoppage.
Final one for myself. Who would you like Tyson to fight next?
Tyson?
Yeah.
Fury?
Yeah.
Anyone? Yeah, maybe I think a good fight would be Joyce. Wouldn't that be a good fight?
They are talking about that fight possibly.
That would be a good
Joe's
fight.
got a fight against Zhang.
But still, the Usyk Fury fight was the fight that everyone wants to see, and hopefully that can still happen.
Cool, Joe. Always a pleasure to talk to yourself. I know it's been a long day. Been here for a long time. I'm sure you want to go. Thank you so much for talking to Pro Box fans.
Thank you.